Alright, so right now I'm going to work on putting the stock exhaust back on. The stock exhaust had 2 studs in it, and I don't have like regular wrenches, so I couldn't do the trick where you just put 2 nuts on there and then loosen it with a wrench to take out the stud. I had to like get some special tool to do it. But right now while I'm tightening them back on, I can do that because this can just go on the outside. The only problem is I lost one of these nuts when I was taking stuff off. So I got a new one, the exact same size, but the outside, like the actual like hex part, is a different size. So I'm going to use 110 and then one size 11 right here. So that's what I'm going to be doing currently right here. So far so good, everything's going smooth. Thankfully the piece of the stud that goes into the motor is not stripped, it's just this side, because when I first was taking these out I really messed up. And I think that should be good. So I'll just take those 2 nuts off, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, so with the help of some vice grips, finally got these studs in. So now all we have to do is the simple part, which I can actually do kind of on camera here. So now all I have to do is get these gaskets on the studs. So pretty much you just put on one gasket first, then the flange, which is right here, alright, and now all I have to do is put the muffler back on. And then I'm going to put the heat shield back on because it'll just make the bike look more kind of OEM and stuff. And I guess that's what people want these days. So that's what that looks like right there. Now it's got the stock heat shield. And there's that. So now we have a finished exhaust on this thing. So this is all finished now. Got the exhaust stock muffler back on. Now I just got to peel the wrap and do the rest of that stuff. So I'm going to finish tightening that up, and then I'll come back to you when I'm ready to do the rest of the stuff. Alright, so now I got to take off this whole keychain thingy, which I just put the keychain straight on to a zip tie on there. But first I'm going to take off this little knot kind of thingy, because you can just take off this kind of bolt and then that comes off. So there's that. Oh, and I have these like split ring pliers thingies that are like, instead of using a flathead in the kind of keychain ring thingies, you just use this really cool tool and it takes them apart without you having to get a flathead or you using your fingernail and, you know, ruining your fingernail, I guess. Alright, so now I got this whole keychain thingy off, and I'm going to cut the zip ties that are holding on this whole thing right here. So, and I'm also going to take off this little guy thingy that's zip tied on. Pretty much I'm just going to have to cut a lot of zip ties to get a lot of the stuff off of here, because that's how I attached almost everything. So there's this thing that was on the front of the frame. Now that's off. And then there's this thing that is straight JDM. On the package it said it was made in Japan. So there's that. So we're just going to start a pile of things over here that we're taking off of the bike. Take off this plate right here. I think it's just got zip tie right here, and then there's a screw right there. Pull this off. Okay, there's one Mad VTech license plate off. Next one, right here. And then I'm also going to take off the rebar hitch. Second Mad VTech license plate off. So that's pretty sick. There's all that stuff off. It's actually relatively quick. Oh. Okay. Legitness sticker off. Zip tie technician with an actual zip tie. And this was glue sticked on, which is great, because now it's going to leave paper on there, and now I'm going to have to clean that up. This is literally something, this isn't even a sticker. I printed this out on paper and then used a glue stick to put it onto my bike. So, dear past self, why? So, now I got to clean that up. Let's see what else. Oh yes, carbon fiber wrap. This is going to be like the best to take off. Yeet. So that's it for all of this. The bike looks so weird without all like the crap in here. It's so weird seeing like a clean bike because mine was so cluttered. But that's all. I'm not really going to film taking this off because that's just going to be me taking out some hose clamps. But that was the teardown. If you're watching the end of this video, just know this probably took me tons of editing to produce this. But here's the aftermath. Things we took off. And that's it for today, guys. Kind of had fun ripping all that apart. And good night.